Hey, girl CEOs, we are back. And baby, we need to have a real conversation today. Like, pull up a chair, grab your coffee and your tea, and let me tell you something that might hurt your feelings, but save your life. So, I'm scrolling through my DMs yesterday, right? And I literally keep seeing the same message over and over. Ronnie, I have this amazing idea, but I want to start my business, but I know I should be doing more. But, but. Child, if I had $1 for every but I heard, Holistic would be $1 billion company by now. Okay? Listen, I get it. I really do. Your comfort zone feels like that favorite pair of sweatpants. The ones that you love, you wear them to the market, you wear them around the house, you absolutely love them, but they are worn out. They got holes in them, and they probably shouldn't be worn in public. But you keep wearing them because they feel good, don't they? But let me ask you something. When was the last time someone got rich, famous, or made a fortune staying in some raggedy sweatpants? I wait. Listen, I am Ronnie Brown. And if you don't know me, first of all, where have you been? I'm the founder of Holistic. We are that plant-based skincare and feminine care brand that your favorite girls keep talking about. And before that, I built Girl CO, help thousands of women step into their power and build their empires. And listen, 12 years ago, I was scared to post on Facebook. All right. And I'm talking about a 5-second clip at this point in time because I was so concerned about what people would think. And I really felt like they would probably say I talk too much. But look at me now. Clock it. Today, we're going to talk about why your comfort zone is not your bestie. It's that toxic friend who keeps you small because she don't want you outshining her. And I'm going to give you the real tea on how to break out with your comfort zone and start pursuing your dreams. And sis, y'all better stay to the end because I'm going to drop my get uncomfortable challenge. It's going to be 5 things that you all can do this week now, because y'all know I like to hold y'all accountable, to start living the life that you keep saying that you want to live and not doing it. So let's see if this thing started with the time that I almost let fear rob me of my daggone destiny. Almost. Let's be clear. So I want y'all to picture me back in like 2010. I'm in my kitchen looking like a whole fake scientist. It's bottles everywhere, oils, butters, everything is covering my counter. You can't even get into my microwave, okay? I'm experimenting. I'm coming up with my product line. At this time, it was called Amour Monet. That was my first business. I had been getting this together for 2 years. People were using it, the bronzer, the brow kits. People were talking about it. They were like, okay, this is working. The skincare was working. And people were coming to me because people were asking them like what they were using. Guess what? At this time, I was getting all this positive feedback, but I was not selling anything. And when I say anything, I mean like not one thing. Why? Because honestly, I was waiting for my steps to be perfect. I was waiting for the perfect logo, the perfect packaging, baby. I wanted the perfect website. Meanwhile, my house was a disaster and my bathroom looked like Sephora just exploded. Not to mention, I was still working my 9 to 5 that I absolutely hated and they were not paying me no money. Then one day, I am on Facebook. You know how we do. We just scroll it, okay? I see this other Black woman who just launched her brand. And baby, I looked at her products and thought, mine's are better. I looked at the branding and I thought, mine's is better. But you know what she had that I did not have at that time? And I can honestly tell you all this. She had the audacity to be imperfect in public. Baby, that hit me like a whole revelation. She was not waiting for perfect. She was choosing to progress. And I was over here playing Miss Chemist in my kitchen, but baby girl was out there making real money. So I remember the next day I called my best friend and I said, girl, I'm launching in 48 hours. And she said, girl, have you lost your entire mind? You don't even have your inventory ready. I said, baby, listen, I have enough for 50 customers. And if God sends me 51 people, then that's a good problem for me to have. My launch day comes. I post one little post on Facebook, and within 6 hours, I was sold out. Not because everything was perfect, because I finally got out of my own way. The lesson, sis, is that this version of ready and the universe's version of ready, there are two completely different things. And you have to understand that when it's time for you to move, it's time for you to move. Now, let's talk about why we do this to ourselves. Why do we stay comfortable when we know we are made for more? It's because our brains are still operating like we are in a jungle running from tigers. Every time we think about doing something big, taking a big risk, we start hearing this thing say, danger, danger, don't do it. Here's the thing I've realized, this is not about your brain telling you danger, danger. Your brain cannot tell the difference between you taking the step to post content on social media and you actually being in the jungle being chased by lions. Your brain is going to respond the same way. Your comfort zone is like your super overprotective mama every time you're about to leave the house. Here's my mom. The streets are dangerous. You better be careful out there. My mom always means well, but like that's going to stop me from living my life if I constantly think like that. Okay. This mindset, this comfortable mindset keeps us broke. Get a steady job, get a steady paycheck, a predictable life. But the comfort does not pay for the dreams that you actually have in your heart. Comfortable does not fund your business idea. Comfortable does not get you the life that you see on your vision board. Let's bust these myths out real quick. I want to clear up some lies. Lie number one, I need to feel ready. Baby, nobody feels ready. You think Beyonce felt ready when she went solo? You think Oprah felt ready when she got her first talk show? Feeling ready is a luxury we do not have time for. Ready is a decision, it's not a feeling. Let's go to lie number two. I don't have enough experience. Experience doing what, sis? The thing you've never done? That's like saying I can't go swimming because I don't know how to swim. You learn by doing it. Lie number three, I might fail. And so what if you do? I fell more times than I can count. And each time it taught me something that success never could. Failure is your data. It's the information you need to succeed the next time. Let me break this down. There was a time where I almost completely gave myself a nervous breakdown for the sake of this growth that I wanted. So, Holistic is doing good. We're making six figures. Customers are loving everything. Everything is smooth and it's selling, right? I could have stayed right there and I could have been comfortable for the rest of my life. But if y'all know me by now, but if y'all know me by now, comfortable, it literally makes me itchy. Okay. I kept looking at our brand and the bottles and the labels and the packaging, and something was missing. We were attracting customer who liked us just fine, but I wanted customers who couldn't live without us. You know the difference? Like you cannot live without us. So I decided to rebrand the business completely. And I mean everything, colors, packaging, messaging, website, all of it. My team thought I had lost my mind. Ronnie, why are you trying to fix something that's not broke? But see, that was the problem. It wasn't broken, but this was not what I envisioned for my breakthrough season either. And I did not build Holistic to be just fine. I built it to be exceptional. So we spent 6 months completely revamping this business. I mean, like everything. It's kind of like redoing your house while you're still living in it. Messy, stressful, and expensive as hell. Expensive as hell. Launch day comes for the rebrand. Da-da-da-da. Baby, the sales drop 40%. 40%. I'm talking crying in my car, questioning everything. What did I do wrong? Wonder if I destroyed everything. One of my friends said, you should have just left well enough alone. Okay. But something in my spirit said, just wait, trust the process. And let me tell you, within 6 months, mama didn't just get to where she wanted to be. We tripled our revenue. Why? Because of instead of attracting customers who liked us, we started attracting customers who loved us, who talked about us. Our people found us. And when your people find you, they don't just buy, they become your family. The rebrand took us from good to great, but it never would have happened if I say comfortable with good enough. All right, let's get to it. Here's what you all came for. And I talked a little bit about this in the beginning. My step by step guide to breaking up with your comfort zone. Y'all ready? Get your pens out. Let's work. Step one, call out your fear by name. Don't just say, I'm scared. I want you to get specific with this. I'm scared that if I raise my prices, my clients will think I'm greedy and leave me. When you name it, you can tame it. Step two, play the so what game for every single fear. Hey, so what if that happens? What do you actually do? Usually you realize your worst case scenario is not that scary when you have a plan in place. Step three, do a comfort zone inventory check. What in your life feels too safe and too easy? Your content, your income, your routine. Now, ask what is here helping me grow and what is here keeping me small. Step four, take baby steps, not big leaps. I'm not telling you to go jump out of a plane tomorrow. If you want to raise your prices, raise them 10% and see what happens. I want you to do small little moves and see if it can get you some bigger results. Step five, get you some courage cousins. Courage cousins. Why is this important? It's so important that we are surrounded by people who are also about the growth life. Your comfort zone is reinforced by people who want you to stay exactly where you are because your growth makes them uncomfortable about their own stagnation. You have to find your tribe. And I'm talking about a tribe of women who are doing the work, a tribe of women who are chasing their dreams, supporting each other, and really being there and showing up for each other instead of being intimidated by them. There is something that I really love about plants. When you repot them into something bigger, they look a little shocked at first. The leaves drop, they look a little sad for a minute. But then something beautiful starts to happen. The roots start to spread, the new growth starts to appear, and the plant becomes more beautiful than it ever was in that teeny tiny little pot. Sis, your dreams work the same way. When you step into something bigger, there's going to be an adjustment period. You're going to feel a little overwhelmed. You definitely won't question yourself. You might miss the simplicity of the smaller space, and it's because you were comfortable there. It was easier for you there. But guess what? Growth does not happen in small pots. Your dreams, they need rooms to spread their roots. Every woman you admire, Issa Rae, Oprah Winfrey, that business owner you follow who seems to have it all together on social media, they all had to choose growth over comfort over and over again. So here's what I want you to do, beautiful. I want you to do this homework. I want you to do one thing this week, one thing that makes you feel those little butterflies in your stomach. I want you to send a DM. I want you to post that vulnerable caption. I want you to apply for that opportunity, and I want you to have that conversation. And then I want you to bring your behind back and tell me what you did in this comment section. And we are going to celebrate the heck out of you. And we are going to celebrate you to a whole nother level, okay? Because that's what we do here. And if this video gave you the push that you need, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and subscribe to the podcast, all right? Because we are no longer going to be the girl who talks about the dream, it doesn't make it happen. You are going to walk towards them. Remember, your comfort zone is not your friend. It is that toxic relationship that you keep going back to because it's familiar. Your dreams are on the other side of your behind being scared, and you have everything you need to really get there. I'm your sister, and I'm rooting for you. And sometimes I feel like I'm rooting for y'all harder than y'all rooting for yourselves. Now go out there and make it happen. Bye.